And with your other mind, your other mind,
we can imagine a newer reframing of
there's a healing white light that's shining down on you.
self-talk is self-hypnosis.
It is something that is very natural to each and every one of us. We go in and out of hypnosis during the day.
I noticed while he's being hypnotized that it was said to him, you know, now let's go to your other
mind.
Your other mind, yes, your other mind.
is with your other mind. Why don't you go to the beach?
And it is, by definition, a dismissing of the conscious factor. Now, the conscious factor is your critical mind.
Some people, they think it's, I don't know, this like a hocus pocus thing, but it's not.
And my mom called me and said, "You won't believe what we did." And I said, "What?" And she said, "We went to the hypnotist to stop smoking." And I said, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, coming from my mother, that was like, you know, going to a witch doctor or something.
The memories I have of the events that occurred during the hypnosis felt like dreams.
Some people say, oh, I can't do that because I will be scared. But it's nothing to be scared of, nothing like that at all.
I closed my eyes and I was told this story. And I remember the story, but I don't.
Time went by like if you fall asleep and then you wake up.
Well, have you ever been in the car and gotten to your destination and wondered how you got there? And I said, oh yeah, I do that a lot. And I said, well, you know, the scary thing is everybody out there is also in that same state, and that is hypnosis. You're so focused on whatever you're thinking, in essence, your other mind, which is what we call subconscious mind, is actually driving your car.
The conscious mind is easily dismissed when the physical body relaxes. It assumes that that person is going to sleep, that they don't need to take care of them and make judgments and protect them and analyze. So the conscious mind sort of takes a time out.
You know, the iceberg is what I use to tell clients the difference between their two minds. The conscious mind, the top of the iceberg, that they think is running their life. They call it the monkey mind in the Western world. The monkey, it's all over the place with that clutter of thinking and thoughts and where they got to do. And that vast, submerged part of our mind, the subconscious, and that is the one that runs our life.
You know, a lot of times personal change amounts to one moment of decision, okay, either consciously or subconsciously. There's one moment where you make that decision deep down in your heart where you say, you know what, I'm gonna relax naturally without a cigarette.
And you're never out of control in hypnosis. You could stop the session anytime you wanted to. If the hypnotist would start to suggest something or decide they knew what was better for you than you did, you would pop right out of that relaxation.
First thing I start thinking about is, you know, people in comedy clubs making you quack like a duck and dance around and all this stuff, but it was totally different.
The international symbol for hypnosis. And I know it's corny, but there's a point to this. What I'd like you to do is stare in the center of that swirling spiral. I learned this from Bugs Bunny.
But a couple of months ago, there was a hypnotist show.
It was supposed to be a hypnosis, slash, psychic, type thing. And of course, I was like, whatever, please. I've seen that junk on TV.
It was very funny. I was doing a hypnosis show at the Sycamore Rouge Theater in Petersburg, and this guy came up, and right before the show, he came up to me, and he was just laughing and joking around, saying, "Yeah, if you can hypnotize me, I'll give you $100."
I mean, because I didn't think I could be. And this guy, he actually got me to be hypnotized. I kind of was shocked, because at the beginning of the show, of course I volunteered and I came up on stage. And first in the audience, we did something with our hands, or I can't remember.
On that note, everybody take your hands thusly. Take your hands like this now. Like that. Okay. Very simple. Okay. Focus your mind on one idea. You've got to focus your mind to make this work. Okay. What I'd like you to do, first of all, stare at your fingers. Okay. Look at your fingers. And as we do this, do not look away. I did a little test first to see who could do well, and he seemed to do well at the test, so I picked him and brought him up on stage and took him down to hypnosis, and I had no idea he had Tourette syndrome. You know, I mean, I had him on stage just for a few seconds. I started taking him down, and he immediately responded. He was falling out of his chair.
And deeper with every breath, deeper with every thought. As I said, if you begin to fall out of your chair, you will have enough control to do it carefully. You will not hurt yourself. This bodes well.